Good evening, students. I welcome you. But I have been talking with you in the crystal students in the solid state, very important topic. We started with the defects in the crystals. Can you tell me what type of defects are there in the crystal students? What type of defects we told you last time in the crystals?
Sir, there are three types of defects: uh, stoichiometric, non-stoichiometric, and impurity defects.
What is the difference between stoichiometric and non-stoichiometric defect student?
Sir, stoichiometric defects are those defects which do not disturb the stoichiometry of the solid.
Very good, because this question has been put up already somewhere in the paper, students. So in the stoichiometry defect, students, we have told you that they do not disturb the stoichiometry of the solid. And these are also called, student, these are also called intrinsic
Intrinsic or thermodynamic defects.
or thermodynamic defects. That means, student, intrinsic means something which is happening inside that, which we also talked of the point defects, students, point defects.
Yes, sir.
We said point defects are of three types, stoichiometry, impurity, and non-stoichiometry. And when the stoichiometry is not disturbed, student, that means then if the compound is covalent, student, what we said, there are vacancy defects. What is the result of vacancy defect, student, on the density of the solid? Very important question.
Vacancy defect decreases the density of the solid.
Decreases the density of the solid. Vacancy defect will decrease the density of the solid. And what will happen in interstitial defect, student?
Sir, interstitial defects increases the density of the solid.
Increases the density of the solid. This is one important point, student. And why do we call them as thermodynamic defect, students? Because of what reason?
Because vacancy defects can develop on heating.
Temperature dependent. They are highly sensitive to temperature and exponential increase in the vacancy as you heat the solid, students. So on heating, what happens? Some solids are escaping because they get sufficient amount of energy, and then there are some vacancies which are created, students. So these are also called thermodynamic defect, students, are highly sensitive to temperature. Highly sensitive to temperature. Okay. So we already know about it. We have told you and how the temperature affects. And what will happen, student, because of the defects in the crystal, you see the properties are modified. Properties of the crystal will change, students. Thermal properties, conducting properties, and their melting points or their colors, they can vary, right or wrong. So
Yes,
this
sir.
sometimes we ourselves are doping. We will discuss that to improve the conducting property of semiconductor, students, because these properties can be modified. So what we have shown you, students, the pictures of these already to explain to you. Now, student, the uh, what type of solids were showing the vacancy and interstitial defects, students? What type of solids were showing?
Non-ionic
Non-ionic solids.
solids. Ionic solids.
Covalent type of solid, we said that those which are non-ionic solids. Non-ionic solids, students, important point. See, questions are coming from anywhere. Just one word, one line, that becomes a question in the paper. That the non-ionic solids will show vacancy and interstitial.
And interstitial defect. Statial defect.
They are, student, both examples of stoichiometric defects. Till now, there is no change in the stoichiometry of the compound. The stoichiometry of the compound is maintained. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are coming to further important, student, defects which are shown in ionic solids. Ionic solids, student. This is a very favorite question of the examiner, what I will be talking today. Very important and favorite question of the examiner, student. Ionic solid. Ionic solid means, student, you have cations and anions.
Yes, sir.
That means there are positive and negatively charged ion students. And important thing is that the ionic solids, when a solid is formed, does the solid has any charge student when solid is formed? Tell me. If a solid is formed, if it is an ionic
No,
solid, will
sir.
it have a charge? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No. So what we said that the electrical neutrality has to be maintained. What we are saying, student, electrical neutrality. This is the important condition, student. If you have a compound, it is not a charged student. It is not having any electrical charge. Otherwise, what will happen? You don't have. If I take sodium chloride, which you are drinking, student eating, it is not charged student. So electrical neutrality is being maintained, student, in an ionic solid. What do you mean by electrical neutrality? I go to the fundamental. The number of positive ions, the number of positive charge must be equal to number of negative charges. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Total, or in other words, total positive must be equal to total negative
Total negative.
charge. Then only electrical neutrality will be maintained, students. So there are two defect, students. Now we are discussing. These are very much in the ionic solid. Can you read me the name, students, in ionic solid? What name I have written, students? What is that? Frankel and Schottky.
Frankel and Schottky defect.
Okay. Yeah, very favorite question for the exam. So let us change the color. Frankel defect, student. Frankel defect. Frankel defect. What is happening in the Frankel defect, student? This defect is shown by ionic solids. As we have already said, ionic solid. The smaller ion is usually the cation. We know about it. Usually the cation is smaller. Is dislocated from normal side to the interstitial side. What happens, student? The smaller ion is usually a cation. Okay? This
Yes,
will
sir.
get dislocated, student. Once it is dislocated, where it will go, student? It is smaller in size. It will go to which side? Interstitial
Interstitial sites.
side. So some of these positive ions, which are smaller in size, can undergo dislocation and they can shift to the interstitial side, student. And when this will happen, this is what we call as Frankel defect, student, Frankel defect. So the smaller ion will shift to the interstitial side. Then it creates a, what type of situation is this? Okay, here I have shown this. You can see positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. This is a crystal lattice. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
this is cation, anion, cation, anion, anion, cation. This is the regular arrangement, student. Regular arrangement, regular arrangement, regular arrangement. What has happened? Negative, positive, negative. Then this is missing. Missing. This one is missing.
Yes, sir. Okay.
What is the ion which is missing here? Smaller one.
Smaller.
Positive.
Positive ion.
Where it is gone, student? Where it is gone, you can see. So the
Yes.
smaller cation is missing. So the positive ion, in this case, what we have shown, student, the cation is shifted to interstitial side. It has moved to interstitial side. Therefore, students, smaller cation has moved to interstitial side. This one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It has moved from this crystal lattice position to interstitial side. And this is what we call as the Frankel defect. Here is another three-dimensional picture which we are trying to show students. See, this was the crystal lattice and this was to be present here, here, here. As I said, the red mark, this point. Now it is moving to this, shifted to this position, student. See the interstitial sides. That is the interstitial side where it has shifted, student. So that is called Frankel defect. Frankel means
Okay.
interstitial side. smaller cation. Okay.
Sir, will there be any electrical?
What will?
Will there be any change in the electrical neutrality?
I have already told you the electrical neutrality has to be maintained. Is there anything out of this lattice? Has anything moved out of the lattice? Tell me. Nothing. Everything is intrinsic
No,
within
sir.
the.
Okay.
It is still inside, but it has shifted its position. That's all. Where to interstitial side. There is no change in the number of cations or number of anions have not changed. Students in Frankel defect. They are still there.
Okay.
This is also called a dislocation defect. Frankel means dislocation. Student, remember it. Dislocation defect. What has dislocated? What has got dislocated?
Cations, the smaller ions or cations.
So students, here is another picture of that. This is a AgCl crystal lattice. AgCl, 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 Cl, Ag. This you can see that this point Cl, Ag, Ag. This is missing. This is
Yes,
missing, sir. Student. Missing. Where it is gone? The silver ion is missing here. And it is gone to this point. Student, you can see that.
Yes, sir.
It has come on this point, student. That is a missing. It has shifted to, it has been dislocated to interstitial side. Shifted to interstitial side, student. So the questions which will be there in the Frankel defects. First thing, tell me, will it change the density of the crystal? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Density is a very favorite question for the examiner, student. Again and again, I'm telling you. Density, no change. No change, student, in Frankel defect. In Frankel defect, density remains the same. Okay? There is no change in the density because the number of particles is not changing. The only thing is cation has been dislocated within the crystal lattice. Number 2 point, student question. This is shown by ionic substances. Ionic substances, student. Which type of ionic substances? Which have large difference in the size of the ion.
Anions and cations.
Large difference, student, in size of the ions. That means the size of cation and anions. There is a large difference.
Large difference.
Large difference is there, students. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
So he will ask you the examples of this, student. Examples, you can see ZnS, student, AgCl, AgBr, student, AgI. The size of zinc ion and silver ion are small as compared to the anions which you have. They are smaller cations. They are smaller, student, cations. And the anions are larger anions. Larger anions. Okay? Example is very important.
Yes,
they will ask you this question in the paper, student. It has been asked many times. Everything to be noted. Any doubt, we will stop. So we have shown pictures in order to explain. All right, next time coming to the Schottky defect, student. Schottky. So remember, short means short. Schottky means short. Something is going short, student. What do you mean by short? Less. So
yes, sir.
It is a basically vacancy defect. Vacancy defect. What has happened? There is missing, student, missing cation and anions both. Both are missing. but they should be missing so that the electrical neutrality will be maintained, student. So what is the result of that? How do we maintain the electrical neutrality?
Equal
So,
number of anions and cations.
yes. So pair of anion, in this case, there is a pair of anions and cations, student, missing. For example, here you see negative, positive, negative. This positive is not there. Positive is missing. And further here negative, positive,
Yes, sir.
negative, positive, and this is negative. Negative missing. Okay? So there is a pair
Yes,
of
sir.
positive and negative which are missing, students. Positive, negative, missing. Here you can see this is missing, student. This is missing. Opposite, both plus and minus ions are missing, students. So they are not there in the crystal now. They are not in the lattice. As we have told you, when usually the such crystals are formed, students, there could be some ions which are missing. But equal number of pair of anions and cations are missing to maintain the electrical neutrality, student, because these are short stoichiometry defects.
Okay.
Okay, so vacancies are being created when
Yes,
the
sir.
ions are missing. When the ions will miss, what will happen? There will be vacant spaces. So pair of anion and cation vacancies are there. In order to maintain electrical neutrality, number of missing cations and anions are equal. It also decreases the density of the crystal. What will be the result of this, student, on density? Short. Short, I remember why short means less. So density will increase or decrease or remain the same, student?
Density decreases.
Density decreases. Density decreases, students. The question on density are asked many times again and again. Four choices will be given. Density decreases, students. Ionic substances in those ionic substances in which students ionic substances in which the size of anions and cations size of anions and cations are almost similar. ठीक है? Are almost similar, student. They will show Schottky defect.
Okay.
They will show Schottky defect. For example, they will ask you give the example of Schottky defect. What are the example? NaCl. You know sodium ion is a large ion, student. Alkali metals are larger in size. You already know about them. Are you knowing about which are larger in size in the periodic table? Alkali metals. They are the largest in size. Chloride ion is also large, student, -1. NaCl, KCl. Cesium, you know, is very large. Lithium, sodium, potassium, cesium. AgBr, student. These are the examples which we have shown. Did I show that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here is a picture of that, what we are trying to tell. NaCl crystal, that is, student. NaCl. And if we see, this is not there. Positive. This one is not there. Which one is not there? Negative. That is our Cl. This is not there. And here, negative, positive. That one you are positive ion, sodium ion. So you can see that one sodium is out, one Cl minus is out. Your potassium is
Okay.
not there, Cl minus is not there. Cesium is not there, Cl minus is not there, like this. So you have seen such example, students, where equal number of positive and negative ions are missing. One more thing you will see. Question was, name the compound, student, which shows both Frankel and Schottky defects. Which is that, student? Which one I have written in the first case also, which is being shown both students? Can you identify? Did I say AGVR is AGVR, student? It is present in both. Did you see that AGVR? It was present in the here also AGVR. So this is an important case. Student, certain questions become important when you see certain exceptions, some different type of behavior. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So AGVR is important because it shows the Frankel as well as the Schottky defects.
Schottky defect.
Both the defects are shown by AGVR. What we try to do in chemistry, student, I said chemistry we taken as science subject. It is a science. Experimental results are available, students. Experimental data is available. We are trying to explain that experiment data, students, by the best possible ways, using the knowledge of the chemistry students, theories, hypotheses, or any type of things which we know. So that's what we are doing. Without experimental data, I mean, I can't say that this is the story. That is has to be there. I mean, I can't theoretically write anything. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There was a question, student. Question. Give two differences between. Give two differences between Schottky and Frankel defects. Because this is a very favorite question, student. One question is likely to be asked this year. Frankel and Schottky. A tabular form has been provided to help you, students. Schottky defect occurs in those ionic crystals where difference in size of the cation and anion is small. Okay? Almost same size.
Okay.
Frankel in those ionic crystals where size of anion is quite larger as compared to cation, student. In objective type question, reasoning, asserting type student, such questions are there. One word. Slight difference is there, nothing big, slight difference. Schottky defect, both cation and anion leave the solid crystal. This is an important point. In Frankel, only the smaller ion leaves original lattice site, whereas the anion remains in the original lattice site. Only lattice site means it is moving towards the same within the same interstitial site. Due to vacancy formations, Schottky defect reduces density, student. Density is a very favorite question for the exam, student. Again and again. Density of the solid crystal before and after Frankel remains same as no atom leaves the solid. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Important point, student. These questions have been asked repeatedly. Common materials where Schottky defect can be found, students. Sometimes they give 4 choices that the given compound will show Schottky or Frankel defects. If someone which are, we can't give a complete list which may be very long, student. Whatever we know from the book information, these are the example, students. NaCl, KCl, KBr, AgBr, CO, or VG. And we have said you can see AgBr in both the cases. Okay? So
yes, sir.
AgBr is one which shows both the Schottky and Frankel defects, students. Now, one question was another question. Coordination number, which will be having more coordination number, student, which will have a larger coordination number, student. Coordination number means what? How many atoms are the neighboring atoms? How many atoms are touching one atom, student?
So Frankel will have a larger.
Why?
Sir, because in Frankel, the ions are not leaving the crystal.
How does it affect it? They are moving to the interstitial site, but we are talking of the coordination number. When I talk of the overall crystal students, that is the defect. Coordination number depends on what size, where the size of the cation or an ion is large, student, what will happen? If the size is large, in which case the size is larger, student?
In Frankel defect.
No, where is that in Frankel defect? Did I say that? No. In Schottky defect, student, you have larger ions. Larger ions. Cations and anions are large size, we told you in the Schottky defect. Alkali metal, Na is much
Yes,
larger
sir.
in size, students.
Yes, sir.
This alkali metal are here, student. These are the larger size, student, larger size. Larger size. Size is large, their coordination number is going to be more than Frankel defects. Here, Schottky defect will have more coordination number as compared to Frankel, student. So their coordination number will be lesser than Schottky defects. Sometimes a question was given somewhere, student. Comparison, I mean, they are asking questions which we have to think before we answer. And students will be confused, but once they have read it somewhere, then it is easier for them. Okay. So this is very clear, these two defects. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Okay, student. Another one which we are coming, student, we are still discussing stoichiometric defect, students. The stoichiometry is not disturbed in any of the defect I have shown right now, students. Did I show anything like that? Third, we are coming to impurity. What do you mean by impurity, student? Crystals are formed, some impurities, there's some foreign material, some foreign atom is coming instead of the atom which was there, student. So we told you about the host atom, students, or the guest atoms. Host atom, some of the host atoms are missing, and instead of that, some other is coming. So what will be the result of that? What will be the result of that, student? So impurity, when foreign atoms, that is atoms different from the host atoms, are present in the crystal, that is, students. For example, student, you have a NaCl, student. Even if it is crystallized, student, with little amount of strontium chloride, then what will happen? There will be an impurity of, what impurity is coming, student? Strontium 2+ ion. And you have here sodium ion. Okay. So you are adding very small amount. Impurity means very, very small amount, student. Impurity doesn't mean that you are totally putting so much of that. So what will be the result of that? That certain sodium ions will be missing. And instead of that, Na out, and what is coming? Strontium 2+. Okay? Now tell me, sodium ion is carrying +1. This is carrying +2. What will be the result of this one? If one strontium ion comes, what will it do? It will take the place of,
remove 2 Na+.
It will come as 2+, and then how many sodium are out? 2. So one will be this and one will be vacant. Out of the two, what has happened? There are 2 Na out. This is my Na. How many? 2 out. 1 and 1, 2. So in one, there will be Sr2+. In other, there will be a vacancy. Vacant. So the result of net result will be, what will be the net result, students? That there will be equal number of vacant space. If 2+ is taking the place of 1 plus. Right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
here
sir.
what we are saying, formation of vacancy through elevolent impurity. Elevolent impurity means what is the oxidation state of the one which is coming student. If the oxidation state was the same, if this is sodium plus, if cesium plus is coming, then each cesium plus and will replace one sodium ion. Then no vacancy. But if there is a 2 plus ion charge coming student, then vacancies are created by addition of impurities in elevolent ion, that is ions with oxidation state different from that of the host ion to an ionic solid. Clear? So what is the result of this student? Here we are showing you a crystal of NaCl, lattice of NaCl, introduction of cation vacancy in NaCl by substitution of sodium ion by strontium ion. This is also example of substitutional impurity. We told you in the beginning. Substitution means sodium is being substituted by Sr2 plus. Okay? The oxidation state of this is bivalent, this is monovalent. So what has happened? This is a Sr2 plus coming, and also one comes, one vacancy also. This is a vacancy student. Vacant vacancy also created. Okay? So what it create? Vacancy. What is the number of vacancy student which will be done if n particles, if n particles of Sr2 plus come, then how many vacancies will be there? Tell me.
2n.
Vacancy.
Number
n strontium ions come student. Okay? How many?
n.
N vacancy. And how many Na plus will leave? 2n.
2n.
So the number of Na which will leave will be 2n. Are slight variation questions are given. If you understand, then there is no problem. If you don't understand, it will be always a difficult situation, student. Similarly, another example is the solid solution of cadmium chloride and AgCl. What happened, student? AgCl. AgCl, student, crystal. We have shown you a picture of that. Ag plus Cl. One Ag plus is substituted, student. Substituted by Cd2 plus. You add cadmium chloride as impurity. Again, what will happen? This is 2 plus, this is plus 1. So it will displace 2 Ag plus ions. One cadmium will displace 2 Ag plus 1, and equal number of vacancies will be created as the number of cadmium ions will come in the crystal. So a question has been given in the paper with the numbers student. So we have to be careful what we are saying. This is clear. Impurity
Yes,
defect.
sir.
Question
Yes,
can be
sir.
asked. What is an impurity defect? What is an impurity defect? Student, the stoichiometry is not being disturbed. So electrical neutrality has to be maintained. So the oxidation state of the impurity for an atom is different. Therefore, vacancies will be created. Vacancies will be created. Up to now, I was talking about stoichiometric defects, students. Now we are talking of non-stoichiometric defects. What are non-stoichiometric defects, students?
Which disturb the stoichiometry of the ion of the solid.
That means there will be something excess or something deficient, student. Okay? So there can be metal excess defect. First one which we are saying is metal excess defect. The metal has become excess students. Metal has become excess. What do we mean by this, student? What you are trying to tell me about this? Important. This is an important example and important question in the paper, student. Metal excess defect due to anionic vacancies. This is exhibited by alkali halides like NaCl and KCl. NaCl and KCl, student. If I heat, student, NaCl or KCl crystals, what will happen if I heat them? In atmosphere of sodium vapor. In atmosphere of sodium vapor, if you heat them in atmosphere of sodium vapor, what happens, students? The sodium atoms are deposited on the surface of the crystals. What is happening? You are heating it. This is my Na, what I have shown here. There is an electron, student. So when you are heating, sodium are deposited on the surface of the crystal. The chloride ion diffuse to the surface of the crystal, student, and combine with this. You are heating in sodium vapors, student. Chloride ions are present in this. They chloride ions react with Na. What will happen? What will happen, students? The sodium will lose electron. ठीक है? And Cl minus.
Okay.
So what is the result? The chloride ions were present there. When you are heating sodium, it will form sodium plus electron. Cl minus react with this to form NaCl. And the Cl is leaving from the lattice. So that which is the vacant space is taken by this electron. You can see that what happens. So sodium ions are formed, students. They react with the Cl minus to form NaCl. So there is a loss of electron, and the crystal now has got, student. What is the result of this? The sodium ion and NaCl. There is a less loss of Cl minus from crystal. If Cl minus is less, what will be in excess then? What will be the excess?
Na plus.
Na, which is there, sodium will be in excess, student. So this happens. The result is that there will be excess of the metal. There will be excess of sodium. Excess of sodium, student. And the vacancy which is created by the anion Cl minus. Vacant Cl minus will be taken by the, what will happen? The anionic sites will be occupied by vacant Cl minus sites, student, will be occupied by unpaired electrons. ठीक है?
Okay.
This is an electron I have shown. This Cl minus goes sodium plus Cl minus. They will form NaCl, and one electron is given in the process. That electron is occupying, student, the vacant site which is created by the Cl minus anion. The anionic sites are occupied by unpaired electrons. These are called F centers. What do we call them? As F centers, students. F centers. So F is a German word, student, because this imparts student a yellow color. Yellow color, student. This imparts a yellow color to the crystals of NaCl. Yellow color to the crystals of NaCl. What is the reason for the color? Because these electrons can absorb energy from visible light falling on the crystal, and excitation of student F center electrons by absorption of light student absorption of light from the visible part of the light. So they will absorb a definite frequency or definite wavelength of the visible light. They will get excited. Excited electrons are only going to be there for a short period of time. They are unstable, so they fall back even in 10⁻⁸ seconds or so, less than that. So naturally, what you see a color student. So in the case of sodium student, it gives a yellow color. Similarly, in lithium chloride crystals, LiCl crystal students, LiCl crystals, if there is excess of lithium, student, what we observe is a pink color. Same reason is there. And excess of potassium, excess of lithium in potassium chloride crystals student, if you heat them in vapors of potassium, there is an excess of potassium students, and this is important, violet or lilac color. This is called student violet or lilac color. Important question for the paper I am telling you. This question is very favorite question, has been asked repeatedly students. Why do sodium chloride crystals on heating becomes yellow? Why do lithium chloride crystals appear pink students? And potassium chloride crystals appear violet in color. Very, very important question can be asked student in the paper. What are F-center electrons students? The anionic sites are occupied by unpaired electrons which are responsible for the color as they can absorb light student in the visible part of the region. Therefore, this color is due to this metal excess defect. And anionic vacancies are created. These anionic vacancies are taken by the electrons released by sodium ion, which are called F centers. They are called F center students. ठीक है? F center electrons.
Yes, sir.
They can put sodium chloride or lithium chloride or KCl. The colors are different because different wavelengths of lights will be observed. Another thing is metal excess defect due to presence of extra cations at the interstitial sites. That was due to anionic vacancies. In NaCl, I said anionic vacancy. What I said, anionic vacancy. There can be metal excess defect due to presence of extra cations at the interstitial sites. How will you get extra cations, student? Extra cations. Now, what I'm saying, metal excess, it is still metal excess. Extra cations, students, extra cations. Where the extra cations will come from? And metal excess due to presence at the interstitial site, zinc oxide. You have seen zinc oxide student is white in color. Zinc oxide is white in color, students. Zinc oxide is white in color. ठीक है?
Yes.
At room temperature. At the room temperature, student. If you heat it, student, if you heat it, what happens? heat it loses oxygen and becomes yellow in color. There was a question. This is a question, student. Explain. Explain. Important question. This has been asked in the paper, student. When zinc oxide is heated, it is white in color at room temperature. On heating, it becomes yellow in color. Explain, students. What is happening, student? This is example of metal excess defect. Here is a zinc oxide, student. When you will heat it, what will happen? This is Z. It is forming Zn2 plus. Zn2 plus. Half oxygen and 2 electrons. Half oxygen and 2 electrons, students. So what is the result of these, students? The excess zinc ions move to the interstitial sites. Excess zinc ions, student, they move to interstitial sites. So it decomposes and oxygen is lost. What you are having? Zn2 plus and O2 minus. Oxygen is lost, student. It is being lost. You can see.
Yes, sir. Okay.
This is a loss of oxygen. O2. You can see they are losing. When this will become, this will be lost. What will be remaining excess, students? Zinc ion. Zinc ion now becomes excess. And when they are in excess, what will happen? They are moving to interstitial sites. And electrons move where, student? They also move to the neighboring interstitial sites. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Oxygen is lost. This is a gas, it is lost. Earlier there was, what was there? There was a stoichiometry of this Zn. There was a stoichiometry of this, what was? Zn and O2, ZnO. But zinc becomes more, oxygen becomes less, students, because of there is a loss of the oxygen. There is a loss of the oxygen, students. And what is the result of this? This formula was Zn. Now what is changing? Zn. This is one student plus X and O. So there is X number of zinc ion, student, which have increased depending on how many oxygens is produced. 2O minus will give 1 oxygen. How many are lost, student? 20, 30, 100, 1000, or depends. Student, we are talking of Avogadro's number of the particles are there. So the result of this, you can see the stoichiometry is disturbed. So these are non-stoichiometric type of compounds which you are getting, students, non-stoichiometric compounds. And the result of this is because now there are electrons in the interstitial sites, students, and they can absorb light. These electrons, students, which are present in the interstitial sites, they can absorb light, student, from the visible light, and they can undergo excitation. And what is the result of that? You already know. Excited electrons, they have absorbed light, so definite wavelength, and they will fall back and will emit, student, radiations of definite wavelength or frequencies. And the result of this is, what is the color coming here? Yellow. So
yellow.
You can explain the yellow color, student. You can explain the yellow color. You can explain the yellow color, students, in the crystals of ZnO. What type of defect is this? Metal excess defect.
Metal excess defect.
Due to presence of cations, student, Zn2 plus.
Cations.
Cation. And the first one was metal excess defect due to anionic vacancies. Read it very carefully because they will ask question, one word, one line, and ask you. Anionic vacancies. Chloride ion is out, electron takes over. And here the electrons are taking the interstitial sites. And therefore, this is always the excitation of electron, student, which is giving color to us. Whether we talked of the transition compounds, coordination compounds, or DD transition, you have seen that. Okay. This is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very important question for the paper. I'm telling you, there will be question on the impurity defects, on the defects of this. This is very, very important. Because after this is a conduction of this conducting properties N and P and Pi types semiconductors. Also important questions have been asked on that also. Now, another one, we are talking of metal deficiency defect. Metal deficiency defects, students. What do you mean by metal deficiency defects? Certain compounds are very difficult to prepare in stoichiometric composition and contain less amount of metal. Certain compounds in nature, student, in nature, what we find, there are compounds, students, which are not found in the correct stoichiometric composition, and they contain less amount of metal ions. They contain less amount of metal ions, students. Metal ions. For example, FeO. This FeO is not found as FeO in nature. It is not found in nature as FeO. The composition is found to be Fe 0.95 O, student, or this value can change from 0.93 to 0.96, student, 0.96. What it means? This is 1 and 1. This value is less than 1. The iron is less than 1, student.
Yes.
Clear? So
yes, sir.
There is a metal deficiency. Metal deficiency, student, here. What we see? Metal deficiency. So we say this is a metal deficiency defect. What is the reason for this? Can you guess what could be the reason for this, students? What could be the reason of this? Is an important question, student, has been asked in the paper many times. Very important question, student. Question has been asked, student, that FeO is found as FeO 0.950. Explain. What is our answer, students? This example of metal deficiency defect, students. What is the reason for this? What is the reason for this, students? What happens is certain Fe2 plus ions are missing. Okay? And iron can have two oxidations,
Yes,
2 plus and 3 plus. Iron can exist as 2 plus and 3 plus. Certain 2 plus are missing. And in order to take, certain 3 plus will come. But what is the, this is 2 plus and this is 3 plus, students. So in order to, you have to balance the positive charge, student. Because if Fe2 plus, supposing Fe2 plus is, if 3 are missing, then 3 into 2 is plus 6. And if how many Fe3 will come now? 3 went. How many will come here? Into 2 plus 6. So if 3 of this goes, 2 are required. So what is happening here?
Okay.
This will create a student. If 100 are missing, how many will be required? We can calculate. This will result in but it will result in less amount of Fe than the actual stoichiometry of the compound. Clear? So lesser as because the 3 plus charge is different from 2 plus. If you miss 3, then only 2 will come. If you miss 6, then how many? 4 will come like this, because the total number of positive charge is to be made by the presence of the required number of Fe3 plus ion students. That is the story here. So whatever charge is missing, this will be balanced by the Fe3 plus ions. Therefore, what happens, students? It becomes the metal deficiency of iron. That is called metal deficiency defect. Therefore, the composition of the iron oxide is not found to be FeO. It could vary from 0.9 Fe0.93 to Fe0.96 oxygen. Important question. This has been asked many times, students. Many times. So there are certain more compounds like this, student. The answer will be similar. When the metal can exist in more than one oxidation state, then this will happen. Because certain ions will be missing and will be taken by the different oxidation state of the metal. So ores are formed now, in that it will happen. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this also ends our defects in the crystal solid, students. These are some of the most important questions which have been discussed. Therefore, I will meet you in the next class, student. Okay, then bye-bye. Good night.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.